This week, the IFA Redfish Tour returns to Houma, Louisiana for the final day of competition of the IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open, presented by Cabelas, a two-day team event that's drawing the top redfish anglers from across the country. The Inshore Fishing Association and Cabelas present the oldest, largest, and most prestigious red fishing tournament series in the nation, the IFA Redfish Tour. Welcome to Houma, Louisiana. This is day 2 of the 2016 IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open, presented by Cabelas.
The weather's been bad the last few days, so it's limited our scouting ability. But we've found some decent fish, and patience is going to be the key tomorrow.
I'm going to gamble. I'm making a run. It's going to take me about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get there. And it's because some of the rain and all of the wind and stuff has caused a lot of the water around here to be kind of dirty. So we're going to take that chance and make the run.
Well, the weather's definitely going to be an issue. It's been very stormy over the last week. These guys had a lot to contend with practicing. If the wind's going to blow the next 2 days, so it's going to make sight fishing tough. They're really going to have a good plan.
Despite the difficult conditions, 32 teams launched from Houma on day 1 in search of the heaviest 2 redfish they could catch. At the end of the day, it was the Florida team of Marty Simmons and Keith McBride on top of the leaderboard with a 2-fish limit, pushing the scales to more than 17.5 pounds.
There's not a lot of fish here to catch right now, but we just kind of picked our way through, and we push pole like we're in Florida. And when we see one, we make the right cast, and we got lucky today. Hopefully we can get lucky again tomorrow.
Take a look at the Cabelas leaderboard. Simmons and McBride have better than a half-pound lead over some of the biggest names in the tour. Moving right into day 2 launch, the big story of the day will be the wind. It's expected to blow, and blow hard.
These conditions have changed a lot. We've got a lot of wind out here. The fishing conditions are going to be just completely different than what they was. So if we can get out there and our fish haven't moved far and we can figure these conditions out, we might get lucky enough to put 2 in the boat again.
Well, we've been here, I guess, about 6.5, 7 days, and the wind has blown 20, 25 every day.
We're gonna run different area, just fish a whole different area that, for today, see what happens.
With the expected high winds, it's the sight fishermen who will suffer the most. But it's a good bet that most teams will be making adjustments.
A little windy today, but we expect to get on our hole and try to duplicate what we did yesterday.
After sacking up 16.28 on day 1, Pierre DeBoard and Ronnie Smith are starting the morning in 3rd, their eyes on the top prize.
We think we can. A little bit concerned about the weather conditions and getting across that lake, but if we can get to our hole, we think we can do pretty good.
Let's do this.
Well, we're going to get in there. I'm gonna be all over him. I'm telling you, he's my gunner. He's on top. I'm running the trolling motor. I'm throwing some casts, but he's throwing a lot. So
yep.
I always tell him, man, you get out there and keep pitching, man. That's why I got a little darker here. Right, see, once you leave that area there, so it might be clean on the other side. It's not as bad as yesterday.
Can't figure that out.
But it's trying to get there.
Yeah. Got a pretty stiff wind coming right out of the east, so all we can do is drift across with the wind. We've done pretty good in this area right here. The bite is real.
It's kind of like a pond slash, it's a little large, almost like a lake. And they seem to be moving around the whole pond. We're just gonna have to locate them, and the only way we're gonna be able to do that today with all the clouds and all that is just fan cast the whole place. And hopefully we pick 2 out of the school.
2 of the right ones.
We're just getting started with day 2 from Houma in the IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open, presented by Cabelas. Stay with us, there's more tournament coverage ahead. To learn more about fishing the IFA Redfish Tour, please visit ifatours.com.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him, it was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
Every curve, edge, line, and feature is designed for one quest: to seek, find, follow, and catch fish. It's all part of the Take Charge mission of the Ranger Saltwater Series. Experience the total performance difference at a Ranger dealer today. Whether you're trolling, bowling, drifting, anchored, or chasing the tide, these shallow water legends are built to fish as well as fly. Yamaha Outboards. You love the water, now own it.
Hobie's Mirage Drive kayaks set the standard for fun on the water. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventure, Hobie's got a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for efficient and powerful propulsion and enhances your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride.
The ultimate predator has evolved again. Now, Yamaha VMAX SHO Performance is prowling the waters in 4 hungry, exciting new models. With their 4 valves per cylinder and double overhead cam fuel-injected design, these advanced 4-stroke predators are taking performance to a whole new level. Vicious, lean, efficient. VMAX SHO. The pack is growing.
The IFA Redfish Tour is presented to you by Cabelas. It's in your nature. By Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. And by Ram Trucks. Guts. Glory. Ram. Blake Champion and Mike Lambert started the morning in second place, barely a half-pound behind the leaders.
Right now we're in a shallow pond. It's got some rozos in it. We're trying to wait to see if we can see a fish push out to throw to him. But right now, the water's so high, we're just pitching at the grass right now.
Chances are everybody's fishing pretty similar to this with the wind, but most everybody likes to sight fish. But in order to do that, you gotta have, some sun out and no wind. So we're just trying to, we're just gonna adapt to what the weather is, and instead of trying to sight fish, we're just gonna drift through these little small ponds, popping a cork or just blind casting a spinnerbait. That's about all you can do with this kind of weather.
Only gonna get worse from here.
We'll get back to Blake and Mike shortly. For now, we'll check back with Pierre DeBoard and Ronnie Smith.
The water's a little higher than yesterday, and I'm thinking, maybe they're in the back more. Maybe they're out of the lake, pushed up in the marshes, some of the smaller ponds adjacent to the lake. So, we're coming back here in this back area here, hoping to find them, but right now we're not having a lot of luck. It just might be a later bite. I don't know. I'm hoping here in the next hour or so they start turning on.
You gotta be patient, man. There's no reason to start running around. It's very early still. You gotta give this guy some quality footage, dude.
Well, he ain't gotta do a lot of editing.
Conditions are not bad at all. A lot better than I thought we were gonna wake up to. There's no excuse for this, really.
We just got to move, man. We can't be beating this place to death anymore. Obviously, they're swimming outside somewhere else.
There's small trout, small red.
Small red. Well, maybe they're gonna start turning here.
Maybe they'll start biting. I think he even missed it. Okay, there it is. The jinx is off. telling you, Pierre, I know they're here.
It's a tough day out there, and it's only expected to get worse. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more from the IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open presented by Cabelas.
We've made our name helping anglers unlock the water's hidden secrets. Hit the switch. It's time to reveal even more. AutoChart Live gives you the power to build your own high-definition maps anywhere in the world in real time. Because when you know the unknown, you can do the unheard of. AutoChart Live, only with Onyx, only from Humminbird.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible iPilot link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other, so you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor, record and return to waypoints and paths, follow any depth contour, and more, all automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk, and you'll be speechless.
The IFA Redfish Tour presented by Cabelas is also brought to you in part by Boat US. Take us with you on the water. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Lucas Oil. It works. Welcome back to the final day of the IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open presented by Cabelas. The big story of day 2 is the wind. It's expected to blow 25 miles per hour, making difficult conditions even more so. As of mid-morning, neither of our featured teams have a fish in their live well. But as we resume tournament coverage, the second-place team of Champion and Lambert are working on their first hookup of the day.
Whew. Oh, man.
No, you ain't gonna matter.
No?
I don't think so.
Nope, not even close. He's 27 3/4. That'll break your heart every time.
Well, Blake and Mike reset. We'll jump back over to DeBoard and Smith. One of the hardest things to do on tournament day is sticking to your game plan when things aren't going as expected. Pierre and Ronnie are usually sight fishermen, but that's not happening today, and like most, they're relegated to blind casting the shallows with a gold spoon.
He's smaller than my first hear about that?
Yeah, he's small.
Hard to tell sometimes.
Well, maybe not.
Put the pole down.
All right. He's not that big, but
I don't even know if he's worth the box either.
huh?
Put him in the box?
Yeah. For now. So we feel better about ourselves. I'm telling you, they're gonna start biting here. There you go. All right, here's one in the box. Gotta do better than this, but it's getting better now. Getting better now. I think if we just stay patient, we're gonna get what we need out of here. Just stay patient.
We're still fighting the wind, still fighting high water, and we're still looking for fish. We've ran about 20 miles back to the east. Coming back. We found some clean water, so hopefully we'll be able to find a couple of fish over here.
What I'm trying to do is just, since he's got the height advantage up there, I'm just trying to keep him in position to hopefully pick one up, sight fishing him. And I'm just blind casting this spinnerbait, but if we can get in position where he can see one, he'll pick them off.
He's small, but he's a fish.
You're right, he's small.
He's a little bit, isn't he? I'll take him right now, though.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I will take him.
Bait's out?
Huh?
Your bait came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 4 pounds?
We'll take him right now in these conditions.
I've had 4 or 5 nice fish up close that I can't get to eat, and I see that one 40 feet away and make a bomb cast and he eats. But that's what little fish do, they're hungry. But we'll take him.
When a 4-pound redfish goes into the live well in Louisiana, you know things are tough. Stay with us, we're getting closer to weigh-in, where we'll crown a champion and give away more than $45,000 in prize money. We'll be right back with more from the IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open presented by Cabelas.
You know, one thing you worry about these days is ethanol in your outboard. It causes problems with the rubber gaskets, the rubber lines, the fuel lines. One product I use is Lucas Oil Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner that basically minimizes all those problems.
And when you use a bottle of this, basically what you're going to be getting is the ability to protect and safeguard your motor. It's going to combat issues associated with ethanol-based fuel.
Cleans injectors, valve seats, and combustion chambers.
It prevents varnish and gum formation in ethanol and gasoline.
It combats deposits and protects them from all those harmful effects of alcohol deposits.
It's perfect for marine applications. This 5 1/4 ounce bottle will treat 25 gallons of fuel.
It's the complete ethanol fuel treatment package.
Lucas Oil Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner and Stabilizer. It's what I'm pouring into my fuel tank to help protect my investment in my big motor, whether I'm storing it or planning on using it that day.
To learn more about the complete line of Lucas Oil and marine products, visit lucasoil.com. Here's the Ranger Boats question of the week. To find out the answer, go to mydreamrig.com.
For over 80 years, serious anglers have depended on Penn. You can too. When you get that bite of a lifetime, be confident knowing that Penn is with you. Penn, let the battle begin.
Some days, the biggest rush of all is feeling really, really small.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
Lucas Oil Marine product, established by performance, built on quality and proven on land and sea. Lucas Marine products offer a complete lineup of outboard engine oils, fuel treatments, lubricants, and boat care products. Expect optimal performance from your investment by using Lucas Marine products. Available at Cabelas.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in cool.
coolers. Arctic ice.
The IFA Redfish Tour, presented by Cabelas, is also brought to you in part by Power Pole Shallow Water Anchor System, by Hobie Fishing, by Humminbird, clearer, wider, brighter, faster, and by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Welcome back to the final day of competition from the IFA Lucas Oil Redfish Open, presented by Cabelas. We'll pick up tournament coverage with Pierre DeBoard and Ronnie Smith. After starting the day in third, they've only managed to put 2 small keepers in the live well. With the clock ticking, they need to call if they have any hopes of cashing a check.
This is really small.
Watch it, he could be running.
This is weird.
Small?
No, not really. He's bigger than that other one. Here, net him, dude.
Oh, hang on.
He's bigger than that other one. That was a weird bite. All right, we can call that other one out for sure. Well, I don't know.
I need the teeters, I hope.
I think that's a smaller one.
Yeah, it looks it. Get rid of him. Here, put him by this one here. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, get rid of that one there for sure. Got it? Oh yeah, he looks small, dude. You gotta get rid of him anyways. The other one's gotta be bigger. There ain't no way he's smaller.
They're in here.
Those two look about the same size, right?
Yeah, they're about the same exact size. He's a little bit, they're both about the same size. About 10 pounds, dude.
I ain't gonna get it. 26 ain't gonna get it. Gotta get back in those 30s.
With weigh-in getting close and facing a long run back to Houma in difficult conditions, we'll check back with Blake Champion and Mike Lambert.
We was on our way back to the weigh-in, and we ran this back canals and we got a big body of water that we need to cross that's rough. There's about 4 to 5 footers out there, and in this style of boat, we're taking water over the front, so we're not going to even risk it. It's just safety's an issue, so we're gonna forego the weigh-in, and we're gonna go the long way around, so we make sure that we get back to the house.
It's not worth crossing Lake Decad. It's just way too dangerous. I mean, like you can see, we took water over the front. It's just not worth it.
Safety is always the name of the game. Blake and Mike made the right call in this situation. They'll slow things down and stick to the shallow, protected waters. We'll catch up with them another day. With time running out, we'll rejoin Pierre DeBoard and Ronnie Smith one last time.
He didn't feel big at all when he hit, but he's staying down.
Yeah, it's probably those same size ones in 6 pounder.
No.
Oh, watch the back.
He's staying down good, Pierre. This could be it. I mean,
going on and watch that trolling motor. Pull him out.
Get his head up.
Oh, he's too long, man.
Got to be kidding me.
He's over.
He's definitely over.
Couldn't catch an oversized yesterday, and today that's all we catch.
28 inches, almost 29.
These are the conditions we're fishing in today.
Unbelievable. That's a forced smile right there. All right.
Time to head back.
It's the best we got today.
That's all we got. Probably what, 12 pounds?
Probably.
Put us 28 pounds for the week. That's not going to do it, I don't think. I mean, I just can't see anybody else having as bad luck as we had today.
I can't either. Well,
back in Houma for the final weigh-in, as bad as conditions were, it looks like everybody caught fish and made it back safely. Getting right to the top of the leaderboard, Bubby Lamy and Sydney Cantelli made a big leap from 17th to 3rd place overall.
You know, the thing that we did differently today from yesterday is we dropped our power poles and fished a spot out before we moved to, say, another 10 yards. And we did that all day, but, you know, putting a trawler motor on too to kind of float us up and then dropping them again. Without those electronics and the things that we have on our boat, we would have never been able to do it today.
Nick Drangle and Chris Howell climbed from 5th to finish out the tournament in 2nd with 32.84.
Oh, this thing, they say a game of inches, but it is sometimes. I mean, these fish in Louisiana are easy to catch. If you get the bait in front of their eyeballs, they will eat it. But when it's blowing 30, it makes it a lot harder to drop that bait in front of their face. But we were able to drop enough in front of their face to come in with 2nd.
And standing on top at the end of the day was Eddie Adams and Dwayne Eshite.
33-38, that's going to put y'all in 1st place.
Congratulations to Adams and Eshite for battling it out under tough conditions and taking home the trophy along with nearly $16,000.
It was tough. You know, we went into today just trying to say, let's catch 2 fish, catch 15 pounds, try to give ourselves a chance. But we knew that if we catch 16 pounds, we gave ourselves a chance to at least stay where we were or possibly move up because of the conditions. Well, we over-exceeded that and we caught 17 something and it just fell in place today.
Big thanks goes out to all our sponsors and to the folks from Houma, Louisiana for their continued support of the IFA Redfish Tour. If you'd like to know more about the IFA Redfish Tours, the Opens, or the kayak events, please visit ifatours.com. The Cabelas IFA Redfish Tour is a Careco TV production.